Hello everyone, this is just a quick tutorial. We've had some of our clients contact us and ask how we edit our pages if our website was built on a WordPress platform. And so this is just going to be a quick tutorial. We're going to go to mbaschoolpodcast.com and we're just going to show you real quick. The first thing is you have to log into your back office. And so you type in the URL of your website. So for in this example, it's mbaschoolpodcast.com/ and then it's WP-admin. And that's going to get you to the sign-on page in order to log into the back office of WordPress. And you'll log into the back office. And it's very simple. On the left of WordPress is a list of all of the different things in which you can go in and edit and engage your back office. And you'll notice one of them is posts. So if you want to edit your posts, you follow basically the same thing we're going to do for pages. But just below posts, you're going to see pages. So you'll click on pages, and you'll be taken to a page that has a list of all of the pages that your website has. You can see that we only have 6 pages on this particular website. If you have more, you may only display 10 pages per page, so you may have to click right in order to find your page. But we're going to go to the About, and we're going to edit this page. And now you're going to be taken to the WordPress page editor, and there's a couple things you can do to edit. The first thing is you can edit the name of your page. You just simply change it here. You can also change the permalink or the URL extension that your website goes to, and you just click the edit button and you can change out the extension. So it's a good idea if you change this to about instead of maybe it's about us, that maybe you go down here and you also change the extension to also say about us. Okay, and then we get into the actual editor, and this is very similar to like a Word document that you would find. Simply there's a visual and there's a text tab. The visual tab is kind of like a drag and drop. It's going to appear exactly as it does here on your website. If you click on the text portion, you're going to see that it's in HTML. And depending upon the plugins you use, these functionality keys up here will insert different HTML codes, and it will change directly in here. Most of you, most likely, will stay on the visual tab. And you can see that we've input images and our text, and we're going to scroll down here and we're going to input an image at this very end part here. And in order to do that, you'll see these function keys up here. There's add media, short codes, and add elements. We're going to click on add media. And there's 2 ways to add media inside of WordPress. First, you can upload files, which basically means you're going to bring them from your computer, and there's a maximum upload file size of 10 megabytes. And then you have a media library, and this is exactly what it means. There's a media library that keeps all your images that you've uploaded to your website, so you can use images on different pages. You don't have to keep uploading them each time. You just come to the media library and grab them. So we're going to scroll down, and we're going to find a little icon that has some headphones, and it's a RSS feed icon. The great thing is when I click on this, you'll see all of the information here on the right of this image. It tells you the pixelation size. It's 300 by 393. That's a little big for our post. But the one thing I don't want is I don't want to do a thumbnail, because the thumbnail is going to look just like this image and it's going to cut off. Do you see how the top part of these headphones is cut off? If I was to insert this image into my post, it would cut that off. It'll give you just exactly what this thumbnail is. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to change down here at the bottom. You can change what size you want it to come in as, a thumbnail, a medium, or full size. I want to do a medium size image. It's going to say center here, but I want it left, but I'm not going to change it here. I'm going to change it in the document. You could change it here to left if you want, but I'm going to show you how to change it once it's inserted. And then alt text is, it's a good idea to add alt text, and if you want it to be ranked, the image to be ranked or read by Google in a certain way for keywords, this is a great place to add those. So we'll go ahead and click right this big blue button, or the blue button in the bottom right, insert into page. You can see it inserted at center, and it inserted a medium size of this. Well, we want it left. So we're going to click, and this is just like Word, right? Just like a Word document. You're going to click the left align up here. The other thing about this image is you can see that these 2 buttons are highlighted, which means that it's linked to something, this image is. And in WordPress, I'll open the link dialog box. in here you can see, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put this, and this is what this image is linked to. If somebody clicks that, they're going to see this, which is a link to the image. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want this image to be a link. You can link it to another page if perhaps that's what you want, but I don't want this image to be linked to anything. So I'm going to come up here, and these two buttons are highlighted. This one is to link something. This is to unlink. So I'm going to unlink that image. And now that image is now in. Now remember, once you do something like this inside and you edit this, scroll down, and on the right side you're going to have this preview change. You can go and preview the page, but in order for that to become live, you have to update your page, this blue button. Okay, that simply concludes how you edit in the back office. You can go ahead and type. Simply type, and you can bold it or italicize. You can add bullet points, numbers, quotes. And quotes just means it indents. It makes it look a little different. Depending upon your theme, it could mean that that's a particular dialog box. If you don't see these images, that's because that's part of the theme that we're using in a plugin. And you can go and search different plugins and widgets and add those into the back office. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, you can always go over to goldenserviceslive.com and submit your questions. But that ends this tutorial, and so hope that helps you out and is a quick way to go in and edit your pages. Take care.